Hi. I don't know that I've ever done a live on Facebook. And I realized it's because I'm still healing the parts of me that care what you think. It says I'm live. I can't even, oh, here I am. Can't even see myself talking on here. Okay. So I have been very vocal lately. Well, textedly vocal about some things that I'm navigating. And I just figured it's time for me to show up. If my voice doesn't speak to you, it's okay. You can keep scrolling. I am not here to change anybody's mind about anything, just to hold the light. So my request is that you do the same. So I have been studying A Course in Miracles for some time now, and it's been a really life-changing experience for me. But sometimes it can be a little hard to understand, just like reading the Bible or any of the sacred texts. It's in a language that can be challenging. So I have been using ChatGPT to help me put it in terms that are more understandable and applicable to my life. And what came through the other morning, really, at 3 a.m., I just felt like I should share with you. So if that speaks to you, then hang on. Foster is going to be here with us too. Okay. Love is about giving and sharing. If you hold back even the tiniest bit, whether it's a thought, a belief, or a gift, you're not truly aligned with the purpose of love. Love gives everything, without limit and without end. But if you hold on to even one belief that isn't rooted in love, you've basically made space for something else, something that pretends to replace love, and when love is pushed aside, conflict naturally comes in and takes its place. And so I'm going to stop there for just a second. And my journey a long time ago started with the phrase, "Who told you that?" I began to look at my beliefs, and so many of us aren't even willing to question our beliefs because that can be really scary. But I began to ask the question, who told me that? And if the answer wasn't God himself, then I questioned it. So I had carried a lot of beliefs that my parents told me, or my pastors told me, or teachers told me, or friends told me. And so I just began to examine each and every one. And that in and of itself was a really liberating process. But if we hold on to one belief that's rooted in fear, or scarcity, or judgment, then we replace love with conflict. It says, whatever you've chosen to believe instead of love, you've given it power, and that's why it seems real to you. Our beliefs don't usually fight each other openly because we tend to ignore or hide the ones that don't make sense. But when a belief goes unrecognized, when you haven't brought it into the light, it creates secret inner conflict. And because it stays hidden, you can't examine it or question if it's even true. As a result, we make choices that don't make any sense, and yet we live our lives based on them. These hidden beliefs become powerful, quietly influencing everything else we choose. And so again, like there's a scripture that Paul says, I do the things I don't want to do, and I don't do the things I do want to do. And it's like we've got this inner war happening inside of us. And there are beliefs that we hold that we would never openly admit that we hold because they're buried deep in our subconscious. And that's a lot of the work that I do, is I'm an energy repatterning specialist. We go in and we find these hidden beliefs and bring them to the light so that we can question them and replace them. So it says, don't underestimate how much they affect your peace. Your inner peace is at their mercy, as long as you keep choosing not to look at them. These secret enemies of peace, even the smallest decision to be in fear, to judge, or to attack instead of love, are there because you chose them. You can't pretend they aren't affecting you. You can deny that they're real, but you can't deny the effects they're having on your life. So I was woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning several nights ago, just working through this, and I began to start looking, peeling back the layers, questioning, examining every single thought. From that place, I created a Facebook group called the Freedom Frequency, where we are looking at all of these beliefs. And many women, especially in my world, moms, high achievers, wives, friends, sisters, daughters, we have so many hidden beliefs driving the bus that are keeping us exhausted. They're keeping us feeling like we're never doing enough. We're doing all this work, but we're still stuck in loops. And so this passage from A Course in Miracles really helped me to understand that and start digging a little bit deeper and helping other people do the same. So thanks for listening. That's our cue to sign off. But if you would like to be a part of that Facebook community, the Freedom Frequency, just send me a message or a comment and I will be happy to add you there. Don't be afraid to question your beliefs, especially if there's any possibility that they're rooted in fear or judgment or attack. I love you.